Hey gardening friends, it's Ashley with Ashley Grows. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. And if you are new, be sure to subscribe because when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I am going to be doing a huge Baker Creek Seeds giveaway. Now let's get on with today's video. I thought it'd be fun to share with you guys how I'm starting my 2024 spring garden indoors. You guys can see right here in the background, my son and husband are hard at work finishing up the top structure of the greenhouse. Now, I do have a video coming hopefully soon of the entire greenhouse build and just all the things greenhouse, but it's not completely finished yet, which is why I'm starting seeds indoors. If you didn't already know, this is only my second year of gardening, but last year I was able to very successfully start seeds indoors and just transplant them out into the dirt, into the garden beds once it was time. Now, I've got this space in my living room. Don't mind the fact that there's no trim over here on this side of the house. We put in these new floors and the trim still has not gotten put up, but we've got our fireplace, wood burning stove here, and I've got this little nook area. And I thought, you know what, this is probably a way better spot than where I started seeds last year, which was in like the dining room area. I also have a lot of cats in the house. I used to work in cat rescue, and I've got 6 kitty cats right now, 4 fosters and 2 of my own. And if you know anything about cats, they do whatever the heck they want, and they absolutely got into my seed starts last year. So I quickly had to kind of makeshift a cage type. I don't know. I'll talk about what I did last year as well in this video and kind of show you guys some pictures maybe for inspiration on what I did last year. But this year I think it works out a lot better because this space is enclosed, and I've got a couple of ideas on how I'm going to ensure that the cats cannot get into my seeds. I've got some heat mats and some grow lights that I'm going to be putting up as well. And if you guys have any tips or tricks or even products that you think can help me or another gardener out there, please comment in the comment section down below and just let me know all the things about starting seeds indoors. Did I already say this is only my second year gardening? I'm pretty sure I did. Fingers crossed that everything goes just as well as it did last year. I really have no reason to think that it won't. So let's go ahead and get this started, shall we? All right, so I've got this on 0.5 just so it's a little bit more zoomed out to give you guys an idea of the space. But I think that I'm going to put my lights more toward the bottom where there's not any natural light coming through. And then here in a little bit, I'll show you guys how I'm going to keep everything protected from the kitty cats. I cannot get enough of watching my son and my husband work on this. My husband's got the generator out there, all kinds of stuff going on, and I'm so excited. But back to the seeds, right? Because that's why we're here. I've got my box of like grow lights and stuff here, and so I'll tell you guys what I kind of plan to do with these. I picked these ones up off of Amazon for really inexpensive, and these have these little sticky pads. You're hungry? Well, I'll get to you in just a second, babe. So I'm going to stick those down here. So I'm just going to show you guys that process. Okay, she's all ready with a snack. Back to what I was doing. That is just mom life for you, and also the reason why I should not make videos while my family is home. So like I said earlier, this has got the little sticky pads, like command strip type things on the underside. I'm just going to take those off and we're going to get to sticking. I went ahead and decided that I'm probably not going to do any starts on the way bottom just because that's extra accessible to the animals. And I obviously don't want them to access it. So I'm just going to stick these under here as even as I possibly can. And then you can see this one here has got this cord and it's tethered to the other one. So I'm just going to take off those sticky pads and do the exact same thing on the other side. And there's other grow lights too. I've got the ones that clip on, and then I've got these ones. So I'll probably just end up, here's what I'll do. I'm going to thread this through the hole right here. Maybe, let me see if I can do that just to keep that cord. There we go. Up. Nope, it's not going to go through. Up out of the way. How can I do this? I don't know. It can just sit up there for now, but you guys get the idea. And so then these plug in. And I just have a power strip down here, and then it's got its little cord here. So you can put it on a timer, which is what I'll probably do. Honestly, these are pretty dang bright for what they are. I don't remember how much I paid for these. It was really inexpensive, and I will link this. Okay, here's the grow mats that I had last year. These are also from Amazon, and I will link those as well. It's all just trial and error, you guys. I am not a professional at all. But in the grand scheme of things, this stuff really is not that hard. And if there's anything that I could encourage you about when it comes to the garden, if you fail, it is not a big deal. I can honestly say, like, honestly, I didn't fail all that much last year with my garden. And really, what does failure mean when it comes to the garden? I mean, I guess if you were to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars and you unsuccessfully grew absolutely nothing, I guess I could see that as a failure. But at the end of the day, it's fine. You know, if everything is not perfect, it's fine. If you grow a little bit of something, great. If you grow a bunch of stuff, that's great too. But don't stress out about things that you cannot control when it comes to the garden. I also have this style of grow light as well. And I'm just going to put these on, I think up here probably. I don't necessarily recommend this style of grow lights. I'm just trying not to spend a bunch of money this year. But if I were to, have unlimited money and I was able to like buy some different grow lights, it would definitely be more of like the strip style or the larger ones that like suspend from the ceiling. These ones work, but they are just kind of a pain in the neck. And I just don't really love them all that much. So I'm going to put these ones down here. I've got cords everywhere and okay, so here's what I have so far. I've got the extended arm whatever lights, and then I've got these ones up under here. And now I'm going to go get my seeds and I'm going to let them kind of settle in. The heat mats are already heating up, so let me go grab my seeds and see what they think. Okay, so I brought my little seedlings in that well, they're not even seedlings. They're just seeds in dirt. And truthfully, I don't even know if they're still alive because I left them outside and it got a little bit cold, but I did put them in the sun, as you guys seen in the last clip. So we'll see if they germinate. If they don't, it's not that big of a deal. I only did them a couple of days ago, but I'm just going to get everybody set up here and I'll be right back. So after a little bit of back and forth, I decided that I'm just going to keep these. You guys can't even see what I'm doing. I'm just going to keep these in this container because why not? And when it comes time for me to move them outdoors, it's just going to be a lot easier to move them outdoors. So technically, seeds don't need light to germinate, but I am going to turn on these grow lights. I can get the dang thing working because it'll add some like additional heat. There we go. Okay. So we've got that. We want it to just be as close as possible to our little friends. And I'm going to go get a little thing of water too to try to get these seeds re-wet because they have been spending a little bit of time outdoors and they have dried just a little bit. I didn't want to go grab a watering can, so I just grabbed a water bottle. I don't want my seeds getting roughed up too much. So I'm just kind of going around the area where I know I sowed the seed. This is so backward. I really am sorry. I'm probably doing this all wrong and people are going to be like, who is this lady and what is she doing? But my whole purpose of making this channel, I want to share the things that I know and obviously document like my journey, but not everything has to be exactly done perfectly in order for this to work. Trust me, I made so many mistakes last year and I know I'm going to make tons of mistakes this year, but overall, like if my seeds are getting wet, it's not going to harm them, so it's fine. So now that my little babies are under their light, we're just going to hope and pray that they grow because I'm afraid they might not germinate because I did leave them outside yesterday, but it got down to like the 50s. I think that's going to be okay. Overall, they just need to be very warm. So again, the grow lights are not to help anything grow. It's simply just to keep the heat on them. And then I don't have any other seeds sowed yet, but I'm going to get to work on that right now. And then I will come back and just kind of show you guys the overall look. Oh my gosh, look what I just found. What? Why was I not aware of this? Apparently I have more grow lights. What? Okay, that's a really fun surprise. I did not realize that I had more grow lights. I must have ordered 2 packs. Okay, this is really exciting. I'm going to get this all set up off camera and I will come back and I will, oh my God, how many of these do I have? I will come back and I'll show you guys. Apparently I have a 3-pack. This is fantastic news. I'll come back and show you guys everything once I get it all done off camera.